Well, I've done this bit. Look, I think I'm quite all right, but it is slightly out. I can feel it. It's just slightly out. I didn't know whether to put a groove or a cut or in there, marry them together. It's about as good as my welding gets, to be honest with you. It doesn't get much better than that. So, but I can feel a bit of friction. Okay, we got to do a better. Got to cut that spot on. It's got to drop in there. That's going to weld on there. But if it doesn't work and it rubs against the side, you'll not only not work, it won't even come out, because if it's fouled up against the side, we're in big bother. I should have gone smaller, shouldn't I? Because that fits nicely. Too nicely. There's not much room for error, is there? And then once you've got that on, you're not going to get the damn thing off again, are you? Oh, now I'm pooping myself. Because you do this wrong, you're in big bother, and you're only talking about midges. I'm tempted to grind that all thin again. I'm tempted to grind it back as thin as I can make it. Just to give me that slight wobble room. Well, turned out not bad in the end, is it? Because we know between those two nuts here, there's a whole valley of metal, so that's all right. I think it's going to be all right, simply because it was strong metal either side, so I've melted everything into everything. Okay, it's not the best, and at least if it snaps off, there's a chance to rescue it. The problem I've got is I don't want it to snag up inside the shaft. You know, weld that on, and then all of a sudden it only does half a turn and snags up against the side. So I decided to just grind any excess metal off. Anything that shouldn't be there has been ground off. And at least hopefully, if it rubs, I can drop a bit of oil down there and it might pass it by. We might just get away with it. All I've got to do now is make sure the end of the tube is the right length first, and I've got to cut the end perfect so it'll sit on that nut so it doesn't catch or snag. Yeah, that's the thing. And I don't do perfect, I only do near enough. And on this particular job, because this is going to go up inside the shaft, and once it's there, it's there. It better work, you know. So anyway, that cleaned up quite nice, that, didn't it? Quite nice. Look at that. There was zero room for error. Absolutely zero room for error. I was going to film it, but my hand, it felt just in the right spot, so I wasn't going to let it go. Look at that. See it? This is spinning quite nicely. That's spinning quite nicely, that is. Look. Yeah, that's there. We come back a bit, see the whole thing? Hold on, see if we can do the whole thing right. Yeah. It's done it. It's done it. Absolutely. Now the trouble with tacks is all of a sudden they go crack and they break. So whilst we've got it and it's working, I'm gonna put a bit more heavier weld on it now. But look at that. It's working just fine. And that's without any oil. When it's done and it's cooled down, I'll sit oil at the bottom there so it'll flow really nicely. Yeah. Clever boy, Reggie. Clever boy, Reggie. Reggie, clever boy. Let's have a look at that mechanism. again. What have I done? I'm going to mess that up, aren't I? Yeah. Now, the mechanism working great. I am over the moon, just tidy this end up, that's all.